So yesterday I found out, well, a couple days ago, I found out that there is a different page and it's not accessible from what I found from your phone, but it is at ebay.com/sh/fin/reports landing. One word. If you are in the seller hub, then you click on payments and then reports, and it will take you to this page. I'm going to share my screen. So as you guys know, I've always used the performance sales page in order to do the bookkeeping. And for the most part, I still stand by that. Because I think that I would rather err on the side of caution through the year than be overstating what my expenses are, and then not have enough put away or not be paying enough attention to other deductions, things like that. So I still stand by that for during the year. But what I want you to do is check this page out. I will put the link in the description, but I'm finding that some people aren't able to get through to the link due to logins and where you click from and things like that. So what I want you to do is go to your seller hub, go to payments and then reports from a computer, desktop, laptop, either one, just not a mobile device. And what you will do is you will take your 1099 and you're going to subtract this number over here, this net transfers number. I have verified that the net transfers number is what is actually going to your bank and includes any payments that came directly from your bank. So if, for instance, you didn't have sales a day for one day and they charged you for labels and it went directly to your bank account, then that amount is also going to be in here and it's not showing up anywhere else. So you're going to take your 1099 and you're going to subtract this amount, and the difference is what you need to true up for your expenses for the year. So if you're looking at this example that we have right here on the page, we're going to ignore what it says in the middle, the refunds and expenses. We're just ignoring that altogether. And the orders number here and my 1099 for last year was very close together. They were very, very similar. So if you didn't get a 1099, you can use this number and subtract the net transfers number. So you just would do, in this case, with these numbers, minus 319.90. And so that would be the amount that you would put into, you would true up with what you have in your bookkeeping already. So for example, if in your bookkeeping you'd only had $100, then you would need to subtract the $100 and then add this as an extra line expense to true up your eBay fees, your seller fees for eBay. What you will notice, and the reason I said to ignore it, is that right here it says 29.68 and 220. But I mean, I can't explain what is going on. Some of the data states that we should be subtracting the refunds, which would be 29.68, minus the expenses from the orders. But then that leaves us with $212.23, and that's less than the net transfers. So I want us to be correct, and we should only be paying tax on what's left after what they actually put in the bank, right? So we need to put whatever is on our 1099. We need to, because that is what has been reported to the IRS and to your state. However, we're only going to, we're going to start taking our deductions from what we actually put in the bank. I hope I feel like I'm confusing some of you guys by what I'm saying. This orders number that's over here, this orders number here is very, very close to what is on the 1099. Now, I'm only showing you last week. I'm only showing you a little piece of the puzzle from my numbers, because this is going to go everywhere, and I just, we just don't need to see everybody's everything. But if you didn't get a 1099, you're going to start with that orders number. If you did get a 1099, that is what has been reported to the IRS and to your state. But we only want to start taking the rest of our deductions, like our poly mailers and our boxes and our internet and all the other things that I keep telling you all that we can take for deductions. We want to start taking that from this net transfers number. So in order to get to this net transfers number, then we need to subtract what actually landed in our bank account, from the orders that's on the left or from our 1099, whichever. So we're always looking for new information. I always felt like eBay was the most forthcoming from all of the platforms, and I stand corrected. So based on the new information, use this page at least at the end of the year. I still stand by using the performance sales tab during the year, just to give you a little extra cushion in there. And we'll go from there, and we'll just keep learning together. So I hope that this has helped. I want you to make sure that you go back and check all these things before you get your taxes done. There was, I don't know, a little over $1,000 difference between the selling cost that showed on the performance sales tab from the difference between my 1099 and my net transfers. So that being said, I want to make sure that you guys get the correct information as soon as possible. Whenever I learn it, I share it with you, and we will, do our best to be diligent on making sure that we only take what we're supposed to take, and that we only pay taxes on what's left over after we've maximized all of our deductions. And in this case, it looks like we need to maximize our selling costs by doing it this way versus how I've been teaching. So I hope you have found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.